everybody. Welcome back to Cage by the Page. Look, it's John. John, how are you?
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm doing okay.
You're doing okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Is there something happening?
Just pretty basic. Pretty basic thing. That's all.
Basic. Okay. He's living a basic life. I was just chatting with him a minute ago about cats and strays, and don't put your heart into a cat. No, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go into details. But listen, we are playing Disco Elysium. I think we're like episode 8. Is this 8? Let's see. It's been a second. I'm just really curious. Oh damn, we're on episode 9, guys. Episode 9. 9.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, where are we? Wonder if I could bring some of my old books here. Who's talking? Oh my God! Look, they've clipped into each other. I just noticed.
Oh, jeez.
Look at them.
Yeah, that's messy. That's the lady that you were bothering.
Yeah. I think we got a quest from her to find her something. The working class woman said that you're a bit of a cockatoo. What if it's true? Go read up on cockatoos. Okay, let's go read up on cockatoos. That seems like a lot of fun. Does this little girl have anything to say? Probably not, right?
You will probably need to buy a book for that, and you need to save your money.
Yeah, I don't have any money. I have 1979, and I definitely... It's already 12.29 in world. Who is that? Points to the woman browsing the books.
Oh, that's Auntie Billy. She's nice and a bit distressed.
Auntie. Okay, she's your aunt?
No, sir.
Oh.
She's a working woman who comes to look at the books a lot.
Oh, well, why is she distressed? Because she's like, I know where my kids are. I know where my husband is.
I think she is a bad husband.
Oh.
Not very nice.
Oh,
helpful.
damn.
Okay, you can stop calling me sir. I am but a working man.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
Oh, I get you. I, for example, can't stop making this face. Points at your face. Okay, yeah. When the next person comes, you have to say sir or ma'am, or them again. Sir, it is. Then soldier on.
That's a friendly enough face, most of the time.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice of her to say.
Oh, can I do? Still locked. I gotta composure it. All right, cool. Okay, see ya. I got a skill point, I guess. All right, let's go in there, read about a cockatoo. That seems like a pretty easy get. Easy experience point get right here.
I mean, it might be like $4.
Oh, the book itself?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's not just gonna tell you.
Again, esteemed officer, and welcome to crime,
Well,
romance,
let's just
and
find out.
biographies of famous people.
Okay. I'm looking.
A book about cockatoos?
Yeah, cockatoos.
There should be one upstairs, right next to the shelf of biographies.
Okay, farewell, idiot. That's how I just talk to people. Is this the book?
Yeah. That looks like it.
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly
Oh, you
open.
can steal it.
It looks as if the bird
I'll steal the
called
information
out
with
the
it.
title. From A to Zurich, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo.
All right, flip through the pages.
Turns out that there are so many different cockatoo species, and they all have behavioral problems.
Okay, so I gotta talk to her.
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo.
$4.
I've heard
I was right. See, $4. Like I said, too much money.
I'm not on her good side anyway.
Did you say you had a skill point?
I do. Interfacing, so I gotta give it into interfacing. Okay. Accept and close. Yeah, better than 50-50. All right, 50-50, 50-50, 50-50. I hate her.
You wait for the storekeeper to be distracted. When she's not looking, you haul the tome of cockatoos into your pocket.
Now, Kitsuragi has to say something.
It's quite a challenge, but eventually, the guide to the cockatoos is yours. Splendid effort.
Splendid, indeed. And Kitsuragi, you have nothing to say?
Yes?
Yes. Maybe he didn't notice. Maybe I was
Yeah,
just
maybe
so
it was
quick.
just that good. Just
All right.
that good.
Well, let me interact with the Cockatoo book. Interact.
A cockatoo is a parrot with an erectile crest, found on the Seminine Islands and in southern Fas a la Mer. Known
Fas
for their
a la
intelligence
Mer.
and general precociousness, cockatoos are popular birds in aviculture. However, they often exhibit various behavioral issues.
I would say that's the case with all birds. I feel like birds should not be in cages or have their wings clipped. I'm just gonna say that about birds. I'm not gonna say anything more about birds, right, John?
Sure.
Okay. What more?
This book talks about the delicate nature of toos, as well as introducing some of the most popular species among the bird enthusiasts. The funeral cockatoo, the major majestic cockatoo, and the most common
Bang
bang cockatoo.
I like the bang
It's
bang.
colorfully
I
illustrated.
like the Major Majestic.
Have you seen the Major Majestic?
No.
Oh, okay.
I like it just said it.
Yeah, okay. All right. What problem do these birds have? Read about the funeral one. Read about me. Read about okay. Blah. All right.
Where to even begin?
Uh-oh.
All cockatoos are known for their needy natures,
natures.
requiring attention for at least 2 full hours a day.
Man.
They love to talk and have been described as lovable clowns who just don't know how to wrap up.
2 full solid hours of your day you must spend with the cockatoo.
Honestly, I believe it. My first girlfriend had a cockatoo, and that thing did not ever shut up.
Yeah, I mean they're like 2-year-olds too, you know, like little kids, and they need to express themselves at all times, and they have big feelings, big emotions. I could handle that. It would be nice to have something to talk to when feeling lonely. Who would ever want a chatty companion? I want someone who knows how to listen. I mean, Kitsuragi, right? All he does is listen. He doesn't really contribute much to this investigation or anything. Yeah.
Pet owners also report moodiness, loudness, and hostility as recurring issues. If left unsatisfied, cockatoos may scream
the plucking of the feathers,
pluck
yeah.
their feathers, or become aggressive.
Did that happen to your girlfriend's cockatoo, ex-girlfriend?
I think so. Maybe on and off. I don't think it was that.
Anything else?
It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook them
Cook?
food every day.
No.
And give them the full care.
I'm not.
Now,
Hold on a fucking second. I ain't cooking for myself. I ain't cooking for your bird. Yes, but there has to be something great about cockatoos.
You're right. Cockatoos are magnificent creatures. They love to perform, cuddle, and show off, and will even
that thing was
scream for
really
fun.
fucking noisy. It was pretty beautiful though. It was a gorgeous bird. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Goddamn, was it loud?
Okay, so like, why is this spelled funeral cockatoo with a lowercase f and a c, right? But the cockatoo, fine, funeral, right? But then you have Major Majestic with the capitals, and then the Bang Bang doesn't get the caps. Is there a reason? You're an editor.
Yeah, it's because Major Majestic is very proper. It's proper. It's proper now. It's probably it was probably, I don't know. Maybe there's probably different types of funeral cockatoos. Maybe see, it says the most common Bang Bang cockatoo. So there's other kinds of
subspecies,
Bang Bang
right?
Yes, okay. Major Majestic would be much more specific.
It's just funny that they list like more common of the whole species, but this one they're like, nope, just Major Majestic. Major Majestic. That's the one you need to know about. I feel like I have to click on that one.
Perhaps the most impressive of all the species, the endangered Major Majestic cockatoo, is often described as the most flamboyant bird in the jungle. Its pink-colored wings and flowing crest embellishing its proud and bumptious nature.
Bumptious.
In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, few birds more enliven the monotonous hues of the verdant forest than this big, bold, and beautiful species.
Man, what a way with words, this Fournier guy. Okay, funerals. What's up?
This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus venereus, relates to its dark and somber plumage. This bird looks as if dressed for a funeral, 24/7. There is something indisputably ominous about it.
Okay. Ooh. Cool. Well, he likes the funeral one. Bang Bang. Let's listen about the Bang Bang.
Despite its banging name, the Bang Bang Cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species.
Oh.
Common in almost all Seminoles forests, as well as zoos and homes all over the world. Its plumage is mainly grey and white. The Seminoles name, Bang Bang, is thought to be of onomatopoeic origins.
Onomatopoeic. All right, cool. Honestly, this bird does sound a bit like me.
Yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you?
Well, isn't it obvious? But what if I am the fuck up too? Fuck up and a cockatoo. What about only the funeral cockatoo in its darkness can truly grasp the depths of my doom-laden soul? The great common Bang Bang. Yeah, probably funeral, right?
Yeah, funeral.
You're right. Sure. You're Psittacus venereus embodied.
Plus 10 experience,
this
that's it?
Hey, you know what? We stole.
Heraldry.
We did.
So that's good. That was good. Also, I don't think I saw this. Lieutenant Kitari snapped the photo of the hangman's tattoo. Displays an intricate web of blue lines sketching across his torso. You have to admit, it looks quite cool. Let's interact.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
That is very interesting. And also this photograph is pretty dope.
It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky. But something's not right.
Yeah, who are you?
Gone.
Okay, what's the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance.
Continue.
Someone close to the victim might know.
Close to the victim, put the photo away. Okay, I think that's the only thing. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. Let's keep on trucking.
So what else do we still have to do?
Well, I do still have to make money. That is one of the things. I think I'm gonna go to the pawn shop. Maybe he has a bag, a plastic bag. I don't know where else we're gonna get a plastic bag. I just need to collect some models.
Right. You only need like what, 30 cents or something.
Yeah. Not 1979. Where is the pawn shop? Is it down here? Oh, is that a plastic bag I spot?
Oh, I believe it is. It looks like one.
Oh, yeah, my. Oh, you know what? It's from the drunk from the other night.
So it is.
Okay, hold on. So, do I have to, like, equip it or something?
Yeah. Equip it in your helm.
Alright, I'll put that away. I am now a trash collector.
Yeah, let's go pick up some fucking bottles, baby.
Oh!
Yeah, there's some right in the trash can right there.
Why is this... Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see, what else is... Oh, there's some cans over here. Take all. I gotta click one at a time? Ah, come on.
You're fine.
Bottles over here. Take all. Wow. So much litter.
Yeah, this is a mess.
What's this thing? Nothing.
There's a trash can up there. Go back up with the trash
can. Where do you see the trash can? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Ooh,
yeah,
a bottle and a plastic bottle, I think. Is there anything up here? I don't think I've explored this area. Oh, I did.
No, you didn't. Did you?
I don't know. Maybe not. Now that I'm looking at the boat, I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're going all the way around.
What's going on here? Inside frame motorcycle and repair the tools used to disassemble it. Alright, what's up here? It's blood. Is that blood? Spill paint. Okay, and what's this thing? Is it a crane? Cape Side Apartments. I just heard someone say, "Hey, up here, Piggo." Rude is okay. Random. Okay, so Yeah, there is a person up there. Yeah, well, let me just check out these little green dots everywhere. What's in here? Oh, nice. What is that? Ooh, a morale, and I could use some morale. You know what?
Hey.
Let me use some morale.
Well, you'll heal if you go to sleep, and you might not need it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Belly of the boat shines, recently painted. And what's this say? Docking reserved for residents. All right. Whirling is much bigger than this. Oh, there's a person.
Oh, I think she's the
she's the
rapper.
top of her sailing boat.
Yeah, you have to talk to the representative from the.
Her green raincoat glistens with droplets.
Well, that was fortuitous.
Scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
Oh, she extended a hand in greeting. Thank you. You know, the first person that wants to shake my fucking hand.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Okay. Even over the railing. Wow. Okay. She really wants a handshake. Joyce L. What does the L stand for? What gave us away? Shake her hand. Shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Ooh, tight and cold. That is not a good... No.
Like steel, there is strength in it.
Strength?
If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
Jesus.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
She looks so proper.
That is good to hear, Madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode.
Why are you telling her that?
Yeah, he didn't really need to.
But I can assure you of
Didn't
his
need to
ultimate
specify
competence.
that.
Yeah, but that doesn't even make sense. Why would you do that to me? We were just in a room full of thugs. Well, you know, like, why are you going around telling people?
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. The
Scheme?
lieutenant is hatching some
Oh,
scheme.
he's got a scheme.
He's scheming.
How interesting. I wish
Okay,
you a swift
unfazed.
recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
Okay.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
I mean, that is literally the first thing I'd ask. You're on a boat!
Why, yes I am.
Or at least point it out. Oh, okay. She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter overhead. Not a lot of people on boats, are there? Does she have a name? Do you have a license for this boat? I think I have. Okay. Not a lot of people on boats.
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
We're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Okay, well, you can raise your eyebrows at me, madam, but my partner over here just said I'm fucked up in the head. Caillou, I thought we were in Revachol.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Le Caillou. Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Fair.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Ooh, not a toy, eh?
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
Okay.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
Authority. Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Sloop. It's a sloop, John.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
I agree, Inland.
A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
Yeah, well, your boat really does need a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why?
No, okay, yeah, makes us all okay.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
How about Dolores?
Why Dolores?
I just like the name.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Indeed. Okay. But yeah, it meant nothing to you, and yet. Okay. But what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft. A 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing.
It's
so these days, I mainly use it for business.
It's a pleasure craft. Did you hear her say how pleasure craft? Well,
no, I didn't hear
I know. You okay? Fine. You can't hear her say it, but I heard her say it, and she put a little stank on pleasure craft. How do you like it? Oh, I have to conclude? No, I want to go back to renaming your boat.
How because it was manufactured.
How about the sleek fish?
What?
Because it's sleek and fish-like, lady.
I think I'll stick with the factory name.
Okay. Your boat really needs a name.
How about because it was
you dumb bitch.
In Revachol
How about
East
X something?
The X something.
Ooh, more options.
The X what?
The executor.
Oh, I do like the sound of that.
Ooh.
It sounds so decisive.
Oh.
So,
Did I poke something?
Powerful.
Did you accomplish anything? No.
No.
My sloop? I like it a lot.
Oh.
It's the eel's hips, baby.
It's the eel's hips, baby. Yo, I think she's hitting on me.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the
Okay, dude, you need to chill the fuck out. Okay? That body has been there and it's gonna be there.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
He wants me to be like a monkey in the wrench. Or a wrench in the monkey. Or a monkey wrench in the machine.
A wrench in the works. A wrench.
Yeah, a monkey wrench.
Shit, what is it now?
No, it's a monkey wrench.
Monkey wrench is something else entirely.
No, it's not.
Wrench in the works.
No! It's monkey wrench. Okay, do you have a license?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
Pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles.
She's got really bright white teeth.
Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming.
Where's the damn
Where's
license?
the damn license?
Can I see your license?
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but two insulindic regattas. Even finished once.
A regatta. Cool. Okay, well, what happened the other time?
The other time, I would have finished the race were it not for an urgent work matter. Much like the one I'm on now.
Okay, well, listen, ma'am. I am a fucking cop. I am the law.
Actually, you don't.
What? What? Yo. Completely off base with Kutsaragi. What do you mean?
The Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license.
Okay.
It's a little-known fact among us law officials.
How little known is that fact? More like Anarchy Act, in my opinion. So we can't pull over random civilians and demand their papers? That's weak. Makes sense, I guess. I mean, look at me. Okay, forget the stupid Wayfarer Act. I had another question. No. Wait. Exactly how little known?
I was just being polite. Even school children know the Wayfarer Act.
More like Anarchy Act.
No need to politicize this. You may still ask for the lady's passport.
Okay.
You need to save face if you want her respect. Demand that passport.
Okay, yes. I'm going to need your passport.
Of course.
Okay, producing a bundle of sealed papers. Look at the passport.
The woman is silent, smiling while the waves lap against the hull. In your hand, under the plastic, a light blue passport saying, Republic of Vespa. The coat of arms
Lion
as
and
a
an
lion
ostrich.
and an ostrich. Seagent.
Seagent.
What is that? Does that say Seagent? Is that what he said?
He's Seagent. Yeah.
What is that?
I don't fucking know. Look at the photo
The
page.
woman, born in the year 3 in the commune of Revachol,
The year 3.
smiles at you. face adorned with frown lines and crow's feet. The photo is recent. The name reads Joyce Leighton Messier.
So your name is Rejoice?
Yes. But please don't call me that.
Why?
Joyce is much more efficient.
She doesn't like it. Probably a bad memory. Mean girls at school or some ancient lover.
Ancient lover. Okay, and you're from Vesper?
My husband is. I have dual citizenship. A Vespertine is handier when traveling.
Alright.
She nods and returns the plastic bag to her coat.
I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
Alright, well, tell me about the Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
So, what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
Okay.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
Okay, how much money?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
It's a lot of money.
You don't even have 20.
Yeah, 20. Not even, I can't even get 20 bucks.
Well, with all those bottles in your bag, though, you'll be a millionaire in no time.
Yeah, in no time. What exactly is a billion? Okay, I'm not going to ask that. Wow. That's it? I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time. Numbers like that mean nothing to me. That's it?
And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions.
Okay.
Wild Pines employs 72,000 people,
That is a lot
all
of
of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility.
All right, well, where do these Wild Pines get all these billions from?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago.
Whoa.
When pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain.
Man, all these words. Continue.
Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic
Apricots. I
of
like
the system
apricots.
is totalizing.
Do you like
It's taken
apricots?
everything from its employees to build it.
Yeah, I like it.
They're, I would say, okay. If you're giving me an apricot or a peach, I'm gonna take the peach. Or a plum.
No, the last peach I had was kind of crappy, so I'm gonna go apricot.
Really? All right. Well, I'd probably pick anything but an apricot, actually. What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all cargo in the world? That's quite an endeavor indeed. You don't keep it moving. The workers do. The company is nothing without them. Yes!
We built this district.
Ooh, did you now? You built it on whose sweat and labor?
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
The WP.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees.
Revacholian employees. Did you know that Ford, Henry Ford, the maker of the Ford, yeah, that he had this like ideal city in his head design that he wanted to test out in like South America, and just stock it full of like his employees, and basically became like his own like kind of country in a way, but he ran the city with his own like fun bucks and stuff.
But
it failed.
Happened?
It did happen, yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it failed though.
shocking.
But he built a city in South America. All right. Well, anyway, I don't know. It just kind of reminded me of what she's talking about with Wild Pines.
No, that's interesting.
We get
Actually.
away for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution.
Ah.
But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
Uh-huh.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Okay, wait. What if I want to hear about trade secrets? What is your role in this precisely? Yeah. What if I want to?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Elements. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
Octopus. An octopus, I will slay it!
Good luck. It's only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
Oh.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
Uh-huh.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
Yeah, what's your role?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
How are you a grocery clerk? Okay.
And how are the talks going?
Yeah, how are they going?
They're not.
Oh.
That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
He is very racist. That is true. Jean-Luc, my race mentor, he's a great teacher, a man of virtue. Yeah, I'm not gonna say
Let's
that.
say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
So she's been here for 3 weeks on this boat?
No. Oh, that seems unlikely.
But the strike began in December.
She can be inside the boat.
Yeah, there's a cabin. There's, like, right here, there's a cabin. Yeah, like if you walk down, I'm pretty sure there's somewhere to stay. But the strike began in December, he says.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Okay, so Claire's had
This isn't the first
problems,
time the union has gone on strike?
Yeah.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
All right. First, what happened to your predecessor, Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
Ooh, she's composing herself.
Fuck off, midget.
Fuck off!
Shorter
Wow.
stature, you see.
Not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
So Claire is being very much, he's kind of pushing the boundaries, for some reason. Like, maybe he feels like he can push out Wild Pines altogether. I don't know. All right.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
Okay, so what exactly are their demands? How unreasonable could they possibly be with a company that's making $20 billion in revenue?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Every worker, a member of the board.
Sounds good. I like it.
Then you might also like their other slogan. Demand democracy.
Oh, yeah, that's another good one.
Personally, I don't think it has the same pizzazzo as every worker, a member of the board.
What exactly do they mean by it, though? What's the demand?
It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what, about anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
Sounds good.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
The king is dead. Long live the workers.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as negotiations go, it's not a swell start.
Yeah, so what are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again.
So they want to own the company.
And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
Yeah, how'd you hear about it?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Call me Manana did it. No, I don't know.
This checks out.
The scab at the gates, did you put him there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
Yeah, you definitely hired the scabs. Did you hear that Amazon, rather than hiring scabs, well, no, they kind of basically did hire scabs, but they hired so many scabs that they busted a union that was going to form in the UK. I forget which facility in the UK, but because you needed like 51% of the people working for you to sign up to be in the union, they hired so many scab workers that it basically broke the percentage that was necessary to create the union. And the other problem with Amazon, I'm sure you've heard, is that they've hired so many people and fired so many people or laid off so many people or, people have quit that they're now running out of workers. So,
really?
Yeah.
That I heard.
Well, because...
I heard that some people were pissing at bottles.
Yes, that's still happening. In fact, there was a Vice little documentary on YouTube, like 46 minutes or something, that recently came out that this YouTuber, he basically collected piss bottles from those Amazon workers, created a label, and placed it to sell as one of the top selling products on Amazon as like a drink, like an energy drink. Now, nobody bought actual piss, but but the idea behind it is that, yes, that is what that was what Amazon was reselling in a way. Like metaphorically, it was a piss bottle.
Why did you say top selling if nobody was buying it? What do you mean?
No. There were people buying it. It's just that they never received an actual piss bottle with piss inside of it because that would be highly illegal. Yes, it'd be health and safety and all that. You don't want to be selling people's urine, like to other people. It's just not a good.
Yeah.
It's not a good look. But he did it. He did that. He also was able to do a couple of things where he was able to have kids use Alexa to buy. Oh yeah, headphones. Good. Alexa to buy knives and other stuff without regulation. Like, so basically, little kids. And the boxes get dropped off. They pick up the little kid picks up the box, opens the box, takes the knife, starts cutting people. These are all like little things that it's just the corporate. They don't care. You're a number, not a man.
Right.
Yeah. So and Anyway, you should definitely check out that Vice documentary. Maybe I'll link it into the description or whatever. It was firstly well edited, fun, and I mean, you can just see how bad Amazon is, because really how it started was that he actually infiltrated the Amazon warehouse and tried to get video of some of the the obvious fucked up things that Amazon forces upon its employees. I think at one point they had like some sort of tracker, like a little watch like this, on their person. So if they're not moving enough, it starts buzzing and sending like some sort of signal to their like management. Yeah. So if you're not doing 20,000 steps a day inside the warehouse, you're fucking done. Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts.
Yeah, link me to it, sure.
Yeah, I'll definitely link you to it. It's a good one. What do you think of Everard? Everard
Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Okay, really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt.
Oh, okay.
I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Ooh, thank you for saying I have blood. Yeah, that's really nice. That's a compliment.
If you were to prick it with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
Yeah, so she said that Everett has goo in his veins while we have blood. We have blood. So she's being nice to me by saying I have blood like her rather than goo.
Wouldn't say she's being nice to you so much as she's being mean to Everett.
Well, I'd like to take it the other way.
Sure.
You sound like you're about to take a rapier to him. That's Everett, all right?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Ooh, I didn't... have we met an Edgar yet? No, right?
Edgar Everett? Everett? Wait,
Yeah.
Is Everett the first name or the last name?
It's the last name, I believe. Yeah,
No,
because his
Claire.
first name's Claire. Yeah, first name's Claire. I feel like I feel like Edgar has been mentioned though, but I might be mistaken. Okay, well, oh yeah, I remember hearing something about Edgar.
Have you seen him?
No.
Edgar looks exactly like his brother,
Oh.
except for that lazy eye.
Ah.
He also talks exactly like Everett does. And when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Oh, okay.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Okay, what about the union itself outside of the brothers?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that.
Okay.
Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
Oh, okay.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everett and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
an effective advocate for the rights of the local workmen, a giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol, basically a socialist mob. I prefer not to have an opinion on these things. I mean, we don't believe that Revachol is in a good place. That's for fucking sure. Someone did get lynched. Very, very mobbish. I would not... I mean, they are kind of effective, though, if they have been able to work out concessions from Wild Pines. Like, even if you don't like their tactics, they've obviously hurt them enough where, you know, they're sending this Terminator over here. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Hey, sorry, bitch, but they're effective as fuck.
Why do you think so?
Well, between Everett and the human leech and Measurehead, the Union sounds like a motley crew. I'm into it. Wink. Sounds like they're all Revachol. I'm all Revachol too. To hell with the rest. They're good labor men. Can't fault them for a little corruption. Well, no, you can fault them for corruption. Nothing
but good options there.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna just wink.
Well, I suppose that's one way to look at it. They're an interesting composition, albeit vile. But enough about Everett. What else can I do for you?
One more thing you said, something that happened in the elections.
I'm glad you asked.
Ooh, 5.
There was a woman,
Experience.
the previous forewoman of the Union.
Ooh,
she disappeared.
She disappeared, okay.
Disappeared?
Ooh, disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Sounds like extortion, but I'm gonna say eerie.
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Yeah, thanks. That's all I need here. Let's change the topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
Oh yeah, by the way, I've talked to Everett.
You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Finally, time to choose sides.
He's a beautiful man, beautiful and just. Wow, okay. Everett is a hero of the workers' movement. Yeah, no. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. I can do business with him. For a socialist, he's reasonable. He is not the champion I have chosen. I wish to swear fealty to you and the cause of capital. Uh-oh. It's not important if I like him. I was just doing my job. I didn't. I just did not like him.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years?
Yes, but he is trying to blackmail me.
Actually, corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic, worm-like corruption.
Worm-like?
Reaching into the bowels of the earth.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
Okay, whatever.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt worm myself.
Worm?
However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Yeah, why don't you gossip with me?
Tell her she'll like you for it.
Yes, your disgusting necktie agrees completely. Let's gossip.
Yeah, let's gossip. It's helping you find my gun. I'd rather talk about something else. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into
Of course,
the gun.
Detective. Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
What can you help me out? Oh yeah, why don't you tell me about the lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Sure.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves.
Do we
I
have
am
our
Lieutenant
badge?
Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
Oh, God. Shit. I forgot. We have no badge.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. I'm afraid Harry doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective?
Oh, no, she's asking about my badge. Oh.
I mean, that doesn't seem like it's
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
She doesn't like the turn of events, eh? Remember when my partner told you I suffered an unusual medical episode? I lost my badge related to it. Man, well, I should have just talked about the gun. Fuck it, I lost my gun. I lost my badge. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. I don't even know if I'm human.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Oh man, do I go into the night of heavy drinking? I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, the city, nothing.
Just say yes. Just say no.
Sadness, compassion, and sadness.
Some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
Yeah.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Okay, cool. You got my back, Kutsuragi. That's nice.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Uh-oh.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
What kind of arrangement would it be?
I mean, favors for favors. A dirty alliance of some sort.
Wow, this is a high percent.
Feeling.
Yo, that's such a fucking bullshit. But madam, I need to know about this lynching. It's very important to me. It's a case I'm solving.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
That's bullshit. I was meant to fail that. You don't understand. It's not like a side case for me. This is my main thing. You have so much. You have so much else. I have only this. Spread your hands. This is my entirety of my existence.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
This boat, for example, in a home somewhere. I only have this case.
Officer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Come on.
So pitiful. Oh, God.
No. But she had sympathy and sadness for me.
No, yeah, it's called pity, dude.
Okay, I don't remember anything except this lynching. There is only this coast and this lynching.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible.
Like what?
The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbor. It's
Kuno.
an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it.
You want us to look into it, do you?
Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
I agree.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
I mean, listen, busting up drug trade, I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Excuse us for a moment, madam. Alright, what do you want?
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
Oh, wow, his voice is really hushed. I barely heard him. How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Really? I thought it was going so well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Well, Katsuragi, you didn't say anything of value, so fuck off.
He doesn't let it show. But there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
Okay, I am sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it. What do you propose? That we don't have to investigate the drug trafficking? Could just, find my badge.
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it.
So there you go, asshole.
What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Okay. I'm not gonna apologize to him. He can go fuck himself. If he doesn't like the way I'm investigating, he could have stepped in and said something. He did not say anything. He has yet to question her. I'm being questioned?
You're back.
I am
Good.
back.
What can I help you with?
Okay, tell me about your alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
For years, and you've never reported it?
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Wow. Let me get this straight. The material's coming from Samar to Revachol through the terminal, and you want us to... Okay.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade,
right?
ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Okay, you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
What do you mean?
The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
You'll be indebted to her, in a way. But one step ahead of the Union in another.
Yeah, exactly. Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did, on more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
Because they, like, transported into Jamrock or whatever, but it's coming in through this harbor.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
Okay, it's no coincidence that the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However, this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the trade committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
Well, that sounds like that Wild Pines lynched what's-his-face, okay, or helped in some way to lynch that man. And then this is what they've been after, this drug traffic thing, to fuck up the Everts. You know? Like, this is their opportunity to get the Everts arrested, you know, pin the drug trafficking on them or whatever. You know? And so this lynching is actually a Wild Pines op.
Thousands of liters of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Like, I mean, it could still be the dock worker crew that, you know, fucked him up and hung him and all of that stuff. You know, don't get me wrong, they definitely could have killed him, but Wild Pines obviously could have planted a person that they kind of knew would raise suspicion or make them angry. You know, like they were saying, like he was like grabbing ass. You know what I mean? Like you just put the little the kindling in the fire or whatever. You know.
Instigator.
Cold breath rushes in from the bay, making its way down the alleyways and potholed streets. From Martinez to Jamrock, in the traffic you hear the clinking of glass vials, concealed beneath tarpaulin. Or is it just your teeth chattering in the cold?
Shake it off.
The literage the local producers must get from this terminal alone must be oceanic.
Okay.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wandered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
Okay, what do you have? What's the proof of the union's involvement? We already had some suspicion of the drivers present. Okay, I made up. But yeah.
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
We already had some suspicion that one of the drivers was present at the lynching.
The two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation. Actually, let's discuss something else for now.
She simply nods.
Okay, do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know something about the tattoos?
Better not tie the 4th day to the Bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Okay, you seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality?
Okay, it's related to the medical episode. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality. No time to explain, just give me the lowdown. Actually, now it's not a good time. Yeah, give me a lowdown.
Ah, yes. The episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
Yes, all of reality.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
All right, you're in. Begin with the first one. You'll appear worldly.
Okay, where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby?
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
I'm a disco holdover.
Aren't we all?
And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour. North of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager.
Ooh.
Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders.
Ooh, from your time as a teenager into disco and the boys with boxy shoulders keeping you, something.
As I told you, Martinez used to be a province. A workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its part. Now the reeds are the real star of the show here. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
Okay, you mentioned a sea. What is it?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean. The world's largest body of water. The Insulindic.
The Insulindic?
Vast, lukewarm and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
Okay, what's the name of this island?
Caillou. As you already know.
Caillou? Isn't that the bald boy on PBS?
It's like some children's show or something.
Misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the river Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her.
Okay, let's see. That's Martinez. What's Revachol? Tell me about another, perhaps even more notable. Okay, well, yeah, continue.
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city?
The great kind.
Ooh, okay.
As if it's self-explanatory, beyond patriotism, a fact.
What makes Revachol great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Okay, when was it built?
In the DeLorean century.
DeLorean?
380 years ago.
Beautiful. Okay, who built it?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
So we're in an unimportant part of an important place. So we're pretty much the center of the world. So we're on the periphery, basically nobody's. Center of the world?
Oh, we're quite a way off. About 22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Look to the sea.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time. There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
Where are we? I don't know any of this. Say nothing, observe the large body of water swelling cold. Where are we? I don't know any of this.
We are where we are. I have no truer answer to give, unfortunately.
Derealization.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
Oh, you're giving me a lowdown. We're getting a lowdown right now. We're lowing down.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality.
Okay.
Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
Okay, later, but I want to know everything now, but I won't be lazy. But won't I be lazy if I don't do it all now? Yeah, okay, you're right.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
Wow, so helpful. All right, so what is, think of something close to you. What are you? What is this? Spread your hands. It's conceptual. Ooh. It's impossible. What is, reach for something fundamental. And then conclude. I do want to try this one, though.
6 kilometers southwest, in the Valley of Dogs, Junior Officer Chad Tilbrook takes aim at a rabid black dog licking its wounds in the grass. To his left, his partner, Emil Mullins, whispers, "You heard what happened to Tequila Sunset in Martinez?" "Yes, he lost his mind," Tilbrook answers, fingers on the trigger. "Don't worry, Emil." He pulls it out slowly. Slowly now. He'll find it again.
Tequila Sunrise. Tequila Sunset, huh?
We always do.
What am I?
You? You're an officer of the RCM.
Revachol Citizens Militia?
Preciso Mundo.
Preciso Mundo. Nice, good. And what is the Revachol Citizens Militia?
Nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body of post-revolutionary Revachol, Detective.
Okay.
Yes, we are the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Are we? You said de facto.
Yes, that means not de jure. The RCM acts in what is poetically called the twilight of international law, both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin.
What do you mean?
The RCM's responsibilities are defined by the Emergency, Wayfarer and Aliments Acts, 3 pieces of legislation keeping the city in a, let's be honest, laissez-faire stasis to the benefit of foreign capital.
All 3 are good to know when we are out policing.
Lackey to the capital, so I'm basically a thrall to foreign interests, so I'm basically one of the good guys. So I'm basically going to avoid this subject and ask the next question in a line of inquiry. Thrall to foreign interests.
There's nothing basic about your role, Detective. It's true that the RCM keeps everything the way our seemingly permanent provisional rulers like it.
She leans in. For a kiss?
Yet,
Oh.
on the other hand, I know these people. I deal with them daily. Let me tell you, dear, they are not fans of you.
Me? Why?
The post-revolutionary decade was a disaster for the coalition government. Revachol in the 20s was hell, especially on the west side of the river. Gang warfare, a botched privatization scheme, a nuclear pile meltdown.
Oh, shit.
They called it the international zone because no nation wanted to claim responsibility. The RCM restored peace where the coalition failed. A true blue citizens' initiative. They will never forgive you.
We were the saviors once.
That's somewhat of an exaggeration. In reality, ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement. Revacholians get to keep the peace in Revachol, and the coalition doesn't have to worry about it. Anyway, sorry to intrude. Please continue.
Yes, Lieutenant. Permit me to conclude with this. Who you are, to me, is the police. The only legitimate law enforcement authority in Revachol.
Okay, say nothing.
And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality, well...
Tell me about acute encephalopathy. I want to hear about encephalopathy.
You want to know about encephalopathy?
Yeah, tell me about encephalopathy.
It's a neurological disorder caused by lack of vitamin B in the brain.
Vitamin B.
Symptoms include a retrograde amnesia.
Really?
It's quite serious. You should get yourself checked out.
Dang.
She conveys it in short, cold bursts, trying not to invest too deeply in the condition of this doomed detective.
Okay, what causes it?
Well, it's either bariatric surgery or long-term alcohol use.
Definitely the drinking.
She nods slowly. What this boils down to is, this reality thing is stupid. Blow this joint, grab a bottle, and drain that shit right down your throat.
Yes, and perform autoerotic asphyxiation on yourself with your funny necktie. Out in the open somewhere.
I have somewhere to party right now. Wipe the urge from your mind and get back to reality.
She stares at you, head tilted to the side, with a slightly concerned look on her face.
Okay, that's all for now. I will...
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Thank you.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
Okay, let me talk to you.
Yes?
Nothing. All right, nothing. Laters, buddy. All right, my first agenda item is to sell some of these cans. Oh, wait, hold on. What's this? Looks like more construction. Okay, decades. Okay. I will be back. Oh, what's in here? Yeah, take. Did I click on that? Let me click on that. Uh-huh, okay. More cans anywhere? Cans, bottles, cans.
Clap your hands. Check out that other thing up there. Go back.
Where?
Up.
This?
That one, yeah. You checked the other one, but you didn't check that one.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside.
You want me
Then
to spend 25
focus knob
cents?
to zoom in
Yeah,
if necessary.
You have so many bottles. You're fine.
Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal.
Pull the handle and look inside.
The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Turn the knob to focus your vision.
The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible.
A sea
A
fort?
half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it.
Oh, cool.
Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Hang in there, little one. There are ruins of some kind of building there.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
Oh, hang in there, little
The
one.
little brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind.
Cute. Oh, I got something for that. What'd I get?
Yeah.
Oh, I got gloves. Ooh,
you
fingerless
have
gloves.
those.
No, I
You
don't.
have those.
No, I
Yeah, you
have.
have those.
Well,
Yeah, I remember the +1 electrochemistry. Because it was focused on those. I remember you had those.
all right. Well, I'm just gonna
Like the
reorganize
others.
that. Okay. Well, oh, you know what? I should probably invest some time into what's this one?
Derealization.
Yeah. Can I unlock this? And then that one. Okay, so Revachol Specialist Administrative Region, Le Caillou, Jesus Christ! All right, name after name, and none of them is familiar. They seem real, but something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on a fridge. Truvant, the Apricot Company, World Games 34. You can almost see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corners, see if they peel loose. This feels like the most important of all thoughts, the one you truly must complete. Wow. That seems heavy. Okay. Fucking internalizing that. Look at my skeleton. You can see my skeleton down here.
What worm?
Well, look.
Oh shit! Yeah. That's neat.
Yeah, that is neat, right? All right. Sweet.
Ain't got no legs, but check out HoboCop again. I think you can. I think there's like bottle locations like on the map now.
Oh, so check out
it
map.
reveals extra special collection. There's additional bottles on the map.
Oh. What's this dude's thing?
I don't see where.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's.
The collector's editions bottle caps. We get a lot of money for them, probably. But I don't know.
All right. Wait. Oh, hold on. Let me talk to. Wait. Hold on. What do you want?
There, working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Case solved.
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
What did I crack? Open and shut. I don't even need to think about this anymore. Goodbye.
What do you mean? What did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
Oh, the missing
husband.
The missing
husband.
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit.
I don't know. I'm making a fool of myself.
Do marriages make any sense? Does honor? You're not a filthy philosopher. You're an officer of law. It's time to ace this case and not brood over your reputation. We can deal with the perception management later.
Give me champagne. I'm going in.
There's no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit. Go and tell the working class woman what you feel right now.
All right, fuck it. Well, can I just talk to him first?
Yeah, let's talk to him first.
Okay, all right. Sure.
It's right here.
I found your husband.
God damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
But you said you don't know where he was.
And I specifically added that I didn't need to know where he was.
Well, I found him.
Very well then. Where is he?
Let's point him out.
Excuse me? I don't follow.
There's something else hiding in her voice, though. A trace of worry.
I found a working class drunk, and I thought he might be yours.
Right, because working class women come with alcoholic husbands. You know what?
Oh, I'm not saying what. Something bad, I guess. I'm sorry.
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
So is he missing as well?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is. I don't know. He's probably in the park or in Shamrock somewhere. Drinking with his friends. I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
There. She's worried now.
Kim, is it just me, or do we have a missing persons case here? Don't worry, I'm going to find him and bring him back home. Promise. Well, if he's with his friends, then he's not really missing. No need for the police to get involved. Oh, no. I'm just going to make a stupid promise.
She sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief from her face.
All right, go ahead. Do you have any questions?
Ooh, what's he look like?
Honestly, not that different from you.
Oh, okay. So let me guess, he's disco?
Oh, thank God, no. It hasn't come down to this yet.
Why did you say that your husband resembles me then?
Well, he's slightly chubby.
I see. What else?
What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself.
That's nice.
It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change. I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
Wow, that's cool. I can understand that.
Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. We wouldn't like him to catch cold.
Sweet of her.
She's thinking about him out in the cold, in some park, or on the coast. And it's making her more and more worried.
When did you last see him?
Yesterday morning. He went to the library. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home. Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
I think I got it, thanks.
So you are going to look for him?
She genuinely wants you to now. Don't make her ask.
Yes, I will bring him home.
Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself.
Yeah.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
No.
I will. Of course, officer. As I said, it's probably nothing.
Okay, well, you were right. I am a cockatoo.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I went right up on them, and just like you said, I decided on what kind of cockatoo I am. Want to know?
I don't know. The most talkative one?
No, I'm the funeral cockatoo.
The what now?
The funeral cockatoo is the most depressing one.
You truly are one strange cop, aren't you?
Yeah.
I have a strange cop offering to find my stupid husband. What a day.
What a day indeed. Thanks. All right. Where can I sell my bottles? Frit?
Yeah, Frit.
Okay, let's go to Frit. Oh, actually, can...
Hey, garbage can.
Garbage can.
Yeah, lots of bottles.
What's in this one?
A mailbox?
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer
Fuck you, mail
reveals
delivery
2
box.
bullet holes in the front.
No, good mail delivery. Why would you do that?
Well, because you said I'm gonna go to sleep.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick
I
the
suppose I did say
Lavantorie
that.
mail
You
collection
know what?
box. It sounds
When you're right, you're right.
in disbelief even. Your toe has suffered damage.
Oh,
It
it hurts.
Cool. You really showed that mail
Cool.
collection.
Rub your toe. You think so? You think it was so cool?
I don't. Let's go.
Ah,
You
come
must see
on.
the box as the weakness, and you
Now
as a
make up
weak.
for it. Come on.
Something
Okay.
he doesn't stand for.
Okay, good mail delivery box.
The mail collection box has no faith in your psychic.
I'm just gonna leave.
You are a sucker.
What the fuck did I just pick up? Why are you glowing? Why are you glowing?
Oh, man.
Alright, what's up here?
Bent metal, broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
Gaze upon me, stuff and despair. No, I'm just a disempowered individual trying to make my disempowerment out on everyday objects. Yeah, rip that shit apart. Gaze upon me.
Kudos.
Oh. Another little thought form here. What's here? Take a look at your hands, see how bruised they are, see those little scars. This is Exhibit A. The material world is holding you back. Containers, mailboxes, doors, chairs. They're all your enemies. Always have been. Atoms themselves are in on the conspiracy, forming shapes and structures that you hate. You are energy stuck in a body. You are a spirit trapped in matter. Break free. Beat up the lamppost. Let it know how much objects suck. I actually like that one. I like it because I understand it. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, yeah, sea monster. Oh, there's people.
A lot of people. People are everywhere.
Oh, let me talk to this guy. Oh, no, I didn't get it. Oh, whatever.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
Okay.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Talk to Angry Hog René first.
Okay. I will talk to Renee.
Have you no shame? Whining
I
about
thought that
it
was a
every
woman.
time you bring out the measuring
You
tape.
know, I thought so too.
It's not a woman.
Dressed rather,
You're a man with a
feminine?
fork in a world of soup.
no, well,
Please,
you know,
let's just
fabulously.
try to enjoy
I
the
guess.
game. All right?
It looks like it belongs in, like, Street Fighter.
He looks like he belongs in an elevator.
That too. Or Street Fighter.
Or Street Fighter, yeah.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both
I'm
old.
not gonna lie, I kind of
Now
like
stop
the
grabbing
jacket
your
and the
ass
hat.
like it's a
Like
girl.
the color combo is kind of cool. I don't know. Oh, stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Shouldn't I ask what game it is?
Ball time.
No,
Oh, hold
you
on.
got this.
See? It's
There's
ball
the
time.
ball. You're the game.
It is ball time.
Yeah, I mean, that is a really good chance. Grab the ball and show them.
Hell yeah. Ball time.
Ball time! Balls in my court now, bitch!
I'll check this shit out.
Oh.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work. God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
Take in the surroundings.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball. West, in the Grand Couronne area, a sharp overhand left from Arsène Luc Edelbrock sends the Samarin heavyweight champion, Kostya Miasnok Kostanicha, flying to the mat. The crowd goes wild. Revachol loves her heroes.
Feel them all.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency. Behold the fear and confusion reflecting in the eyes of the two female geezers. They
In
are
awe
awe
of my
your
superiority. You are a god to
them.
them. Yes.
Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
Inertia can contain no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go! Be the bullet.
Ball time. Ooh. Oh.
It's in the water.
Yeah, why did you do that?
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Oh no.
Well, Renee, it's Renee. He's angry anyway.
Yeah, what is my problem? Not a weak right triceps, that's for sure. Problem? I don't understand. I'm a god of track and field. Why would I have a problem with anything? I don't understand.
Vandalized our game, son! We can't play pétanque with 5 bull!
Sorry, an honest mistake. Are we good? P-tank? Oh, pétanque. I understand. I thought it was a shot put.
Well, it damn well isn't. It's pétanque.
Oh, pétanque.
You ruined a pétanque game. We want our bull back.
He wants his bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer?
Yeah.
No harm done.
It literally was.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay, I'll try to fix this, accept the task. Listen, guys, the ball's gone. I have a murder solve, all right? I'll fix this.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Oh, pétanque.
Just talk. It'll smooth things over. Old people like attention.
Renee, I found your guard booth. Do you have anything? Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of the Whirling Rags? You seem to be playing in a crater. I saw the statue of Philip III near the roundabout.
Yes. The Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
Oh, man, isn't it ever?
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
You must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
So who was working a shift or why? Yeah, why?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
Okay.
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real man's man.
I would write it out
just
too.
gonna
Renee, I understand you. I understand you. Let's see.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business.
Uh-oh.
It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
So who was working your shift that night?
No one. The boss has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officer. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him.
Mostly
decorative.
Or mostly decorative, so it doesn't matter if you're there or not?
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Everyone gets it. Big guys looking after small and everyone working together. I love it. Such dependency only weakens a man further. Do or die. There is no middle ground. René is but one man. We need a program. Get all the elderly back in the job market. Keep folks motivated. René should rent out his services. Invest the profit. Get a few more guys. Expand and repeat. Wage work is dead end. There's absolutely nothing wrong with tear collecting. It's my side thing too. Probably holds out that. Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to imply there's something wrong with that. I do it too. Everyone does it. It's an excellent side thing.
Sure is.
Yes. Can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now?
He is not going to become an entrepreneur.
Okay, well, I saw a picture in there. You were in it. Who's the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern. And I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
That's fair.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu.
Wow.
And she
I like how his
wasn't
friend
another.
sells him out at every turn.
Yeah, seriously.
I got it, thanks.
Yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway. So might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Okay, do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of the Whirlin?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with the cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So, you don't know anything?
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
You're playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Does it have anything to do with all the bullet holes I've been seeing around?
Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Oh, okay. It's a crater left by artillery. But why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Who are they again? Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda.
Suicide
and
sex
mad
cults?
anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't, though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Okay, why shell them here in Martinez? They should have chosen a place away from people and buildings. I understand. I bombed this place too. Whoa, shit.
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling. A sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Deathblow sounds grim.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Nice. We're playing on a graveyard.
Blood Ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Is that why everything is so bombed out?
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
He approves of this radical approach, knows it was necessary.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to understand the players of the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
What do I think? That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard working class to take over. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess, and now they rule us. Shakes your head in shame. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. Commies just don't understand how money works. Oh, man. I know this is going to piss him off, but truth.
Preposterous! Surely you don't mean it. I'm just sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those commie hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking my piss in the mountains.
Jesus, bro.
I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol. Or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
Jesus.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along.
You
this is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
You mentioned Julem?
A true king in both blood and mind. Led Revachol before Frisel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
And Frisel?
Damn Frisel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
What exactly is the suzerain?
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
I saw the statue of Philip III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Cocaine.
Cocaine?
Cocainum. Sounds like our kind of king. And just imagine what kind of cocaine a king would have had.
The best kind.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself.
Elysium is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
What happened, eh?
The carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
And what was that about the cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
Jeez.
You can't even take the responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler? That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine, for clarity of vision, to aid in their work. Regnum cocainum.
Regnum.
Revachol's finest years.
So proud.
I'm satisfied with this explanation.
Of course you would be, you freak!
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine.
Oh.
The court made him administer the dose to his mother when she was in labor. And it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
Higher
Totally get it.
realms. Of course. It all makes sense.
Okay, what was that about higher realms? Sounds interesting. Such responsibility requires a boost every now and then. I sometimes need one too. Seems like irresistible behavior for a monarch. Drug user shouldn't even operate heavy machinery, much less rule countries. Thanks for clearing that up. Yeah, tell me about the higher realms.
It's really not. Please, do spare us the cocaine fairy tales.
No, don't.
Yes, indeed.
What?
We're not here to investigate the drug trade of centuries past.
Damn it.
Right.
All right, well, legendary. Oh, man, that's low. Could retry it, though. 3, 2, 1. Ah!
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
Oh, it's an old uniform. Okay.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
Frissel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm glad, Composure, that you got my back. All right, cool. I think we're going to call it for the night. I got to put those cans... I got to sell those cans at some point, though.
Yes.
You know, I'm feeling the tension of not making rent.
What time is it now?
Well, we still have time. It's 16:06. But, you know, I mean, it's getting there. Well, I need to... I need to get it before 20, right? 20, 21?
Before 2 o'clock in the morning, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, then I have quite a bit of time then. Anyway, yeah, I'll put the Vice docu in the description. You know, make sure to leave some comments below and like, subscribe, follow John. Can we see the figure? Yeah, this is kind of it's kind of late stage, late end game. Hold on, let me do the side-by-side cam. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, yeah.
Side-by-side. Well, okay, go for it. Whoa! Is that cloud? Is that a cloud I see?
It's a little mini cloud guy.
Yeah, that's actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, I really like this one. I actually just got it today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I had it on pre-order from Tokyo Otaku Mode, and there's an unboxing of it on my channel right now.
No way! Guys, get to the unboxing. I will also link in the description the unboxing. That's so cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I really like that one.
How much was it?
I think it was not too bad. It was like 35 or something.
Okay. I really like the style. It's pretty cool. I'm assuming there's more in the series or something?
That's the only one that I'm aware of.
Okay. Well, I hope they make one for, like, you know, the whole cast.
Yeah, look at him. I love his little feet.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, look at his little feetsies. They're so cute. He's so mad too. He's so emo.
I know, he's a little grouchy.
Yeah, look at him, big old grouchy wouchy. Yeah. So like, subscribe, tell a friend, and yeah, we'll get back soon. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.